Parallel reality unveiled. Working late at the lab one night, I stumbled upon something that shifted my understanding of reality. As the clock ticked past midnight, the fluorescent lights flickered above, casting elongated shadows across the room. The air was thick with the sterile scent of chemicals, and a deep silence enveloped the lab, broken only by the hum of the ventilation system. Peering into the microscope, I caught a glimpse of movement that shouldn't have been there, something that made my heart skip a beat. It was a reflection, but not of me. The face staring back was mine, but twisted in ways that defied the natural order. Intrigued and terrified, I adjusted the focus, hoping to dismiss it as a trick of the light or an overworked mind. But the reflection persisted, its eyes locking onto mine with an awareness that sent shivers down my spine. It mouthed words I couldn't hear but somehow understood. "You are not alone." Panic surged through me as I realized this wasn't just a mirrored image, it was a portal to a parallel world, a world where my doppelganger lived a life eerily similar yet disturbingly different from my own. The lab, in this other realm, was a place of shadows and whispers, and the feeling of being watched was omnipresent. Compelled by a mix of fear and curiosity, I delved deeper into this dark mirror world. As I focused more intently, scenes unfolded before me, glimpses of my alternate self conducting experiments with a sinister edge, dabbling in forbidden sciences that blurred the line between life and death. Each revelation was accompanied by a growing sense of dread, as if the barrier between our worlds was thinning. I realized that every moment I spent peering into this reflection brought my counterpart closer to crossing over, and the consequences of such an event could be catastrophic. In a desperate bid to sever the connection, I reached out to cover the lens, but the reflection's hand moved in sync with mine, then continued past the glass, reaching into my world. The room grew cold, and the lights flickered violently as if protesting this breach of nature. With a final, forceful push, I knocked the microscope to the floor, shattering the lens and breaking the link. Silence returned, but the lingering sense of being watched never left. I knew this was not the end, for the barrier had been breached, and somewhere in the shadows of my lab, a presence waited for its chance to return.